got a lot of dog on me. Know you probably smell it. News, Brody heard somebody stress. In your feelings by the better get a grip. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Open space to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his second touchdown of the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Whoa. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
70 Lions!
On third down, here's Scatterboo. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. This will be returnable from his own 15. Yeah. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Yellow! 43!
On On second down, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Yellow.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Sunday, yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Kelce opens his account, his first catch, and a first down to boot.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this.
And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his second touchdown tonight. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf.
Out of a shotgun. It's done. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's Jordan Stout now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. They try to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down.
31-yard line.
Line up, collect.
On first down, it's Mahomes. flushed to his right. Now he'll run it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Walker.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's 2 goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. From 29, here's 2nd down and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
They run with Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Chiefs 41. Giants nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
Set. 72 move. Warrior 70.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Garden's gonna hold on to it himself, and he's gonna get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
No gain on the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
High down these two. High down these two. That's a line. Side.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Steady.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 Lions.
Hey, talk to me. What you got?
Check out.
On the give, it's Tracy. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They face second down and 7. Here's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Lightning 18, go.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
That one swung out wide to Walker. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Walker. First down and more inside the 40. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Tracy now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Shut up. Ready.
On the play fake, here's Dart. In trouble, and down he goes. That is George Karlaftis in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Ready. 72.
Throwing is Dart. That's to Mooney, complete right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's dark. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yellow. Present.
On play action, it's Mahomes. No chance at all. He'll go down.
It's 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yep, I don't need to.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Take that pain, pass it down like photos on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through